Time and a half today. There's so many different communities that are all located within Henderson. One of them is called Black Mountain. Today we're going to be going through the pros and cons about living in Black Mountain in Henderson, Nevada. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons about Black Mountain, Henderson. And if this is the first time that you're checking out our channel, welcome. I appreciate you watching our videos. We talk about everything about Las Vegas, mortgage, real estate, Henderson, anything you can think of here in Southern Nevada, we got you covered. And if you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the bell so every time that we drop a new video, you get notified of our content. And as always, share our videos, comment, like, everything that you can help us out to spread the love. We appreciate it. So let me give you an idea of where Black Mountain is. Leo, show them the map. We left my house this morning to head over here, leaving Southern Highlands. We took St. Rose Parkway, which is a shortcut from Southern Highlands all the way to the Henderson area. And then we hopped on the 215 freeway, which, like we mentioned in some of our other videos, is one of the main freeways here in Las Vegas. Take the 215 east all the way out to Henderson, and this is where we hit the 95 freeway, which then takes us to Black Mountain. So you can see the Black Mountain community is a very small area of Henderson, and it's quite a bit of a ways out from the Las Vegas Strip. But this leads us to our first pro, which is that it is a small community. So depending on where you're relocating from, or if you're not wanting to be amongst all the crazy people on the Strip or amongst all the action, this might be a great community for you to take a look at. So if that tight-knit community is something that you're looking for, here's a clip of us driving through some of the neighborhoods earlier this morning. Here in Black Mountain is if you're looking for some land to build, like that house right there. Leo, show them the house. You even got a lot right next to you. This might be the community to look for, because there's a lot of single family homes that are all single story. These properties have got to be sitting on at least an acre, if not more, of land. So if you guys are looking for some space and you have the ability to build, this could be a great area for you to take a look at. Stay tuned to the end of the video, because actually some of the community parts of Black Mountain end up on the cons list as well. But let's hop into pro number 2. So you actually have this amazing park here behind us that has a couple of dog parks. We've actually seen some people working out this morning, going for an early morning walk. We've actually seen some people heading up to Armagosa Trail, which is actually right behind us as well. So again, the Las Vegas Henderson living lifestyle is all about exercise. It's all about getting outdoors, even though a lot of people think about just the Strip and partying and all that stuff, but there's so much more to do. So if you're an outdoors person, this is definitely something that I think you guys would enjoy and still be able to get out, get on a hike, and enjoy the outdoors. Like I was just mentioning, not only does this park have all the amenities for your kids to come hang out, play basketball, you can bring your dogs for a walk, and you can walk the trails, but you've got Armagosa Trail here as well. So you can see it's open daily from 5 to 11. Right now, it's the middle of January. It's only 46 degrees, so it's a beautiful day. You can get out here, you can walk the trail, get some exercise. I think that's definitely one of the pros just about being in Las Vegas in general is our weather. And you can see today, it's a great day to be outside. That's why we want to come shoot this for you guys. and we're probably gonna get a little exercise in ourselves. And safety is always a priority to everybody. And right at the bottom of the hill, actually the park that we just left, there is a fire department there as well. So obviously, you know, maybe some of you might be a little older, and being closer to maybe the police station or even the fire department or even a hospital would be something that would be important to you guys. Like I said, there is one literally at the bottom of the hill. So if that's something that you guys are looking for, or that means something important to you guys, definitely another pro to consider and put that on your list. There are 2 shopping centers located right within the community. We're gonna spin through one of them right now. So far you have your typical grocery stores like Vons. You have a Cafe Rio. If you guys haven't ate at Cafe Rio yet, that place is amazing. They make these burritos that are to die for. Those things are monsters. They're probably like 10 bucks. You can get them enchilada style where they put sauce all over, and they got this sweet pork. Cafe Rio, if you guys are in Vegas, make sure to check them out. They've got a Buffalo Wild Wings, a Subway, a Cold Stone. You got your banks, Wells Fargo, Chase. So I think you have pretty much everything you would need, probably on a daily, if not weekly basis. Minutes from your door, right here in the community. And one of the gas stations that we have here is AM PM. So you know what? Let's roll in here real quick and show you guys some gas prices so you guys can take a look. So the 87 grade, you have $249, 89 is $269, and the 91 is $279. All right, just wanted to pull in just to show you guys that, because I've seen articles in the past that they've said that Las Vegas has higher gas prices. Me personally, I go to California quite a bit, so I think our gas prices are cheap, but I guess it just depends on what part of the country you are coming from and what you think. In fact, why don't you guys drop that in the comments below? What are some of the gas prices that you see in your communities across the country? I'd love to see and compare what you guys are paying and what we pay here in Henderson. All right, we got another strip mall we're gonna run through real quick, and you got a Roberto's. For those of you, again, haven't tried a Roberto's here in Las Vegas, one of the most popular Mexican restaurants we have out here. I would say when I used to eat Roberto's, it was at 2 a.m. So it's one of the best spots you can go to. They've got tons of good food. Teriyaki Madness, another amazing restaurant. You want great chicken and rice, that's a great place to go to. So you can see, man, right? All in this community, literally within minutes of the park, the gas station, the other shopping center. We're just on the other side of Horizon Drive and Horizon Ridge. And you've got food, you've got your shopping, all your necessities that you basically need.
If you are moving from California, the tortillas at Roberto's are legit. So just so you know, if you go with Roberto's, you are safe.
Another pro about living in Black Mountain is you actually have some new developments that are being built here as well. Today we're right in front of this new community by Harmony Homes called Quail Ridge. They are townhomes ranging anywhere from 1,100 square feet to about 1,700 square feet. And according to their website, the cheapest floor plan is priced at about $268,000, and it goes all the way up to $304,000. So pretty reasonably priced. If you're not looking to purchase, a single family home, because right now I believe the median sales price out here is about $340,000, $350,000. So to get a brand new townhome for under 300 grand With that mortgage payment, you're probably looking at maybe $1,200, $1,500 at the most. So pretty reasonable for a brand new place to live here in Henderson. Now, just as a warning, when you do purchase a new home, a lot of these builders here in Las Vegas and in Henderson, you want to be represented by an agent. I know sometimes you think when you go to the seller, you're going to get a better deal because they're working both ends, but that's usually not the case. In order for someone to represent you, more often than not, the realtor has to accompany you on your first visit to the track. So if you guys are visiting from out of town, or you guys are thinking about looking at any of these new home communities, please give me a call, send me a text. I can hook you up with one of our great real estate agents that can go ahead and fight for you when it's time to negotiate a contract with these guys. Because a lot of times I've seen people go directly to the builder. They have tons of questions. They don't know who to go to. Sometimes they feel they can go to the sales track agent or the lender. But again, no one's really truly working for you at the end of the day. If you hire a real estate agent, the seller pays that agent to work for you. So you're not paying anything out of pocket to have an agent represent you on a transaction. So remember, keep that in mind, especially if you're looking at a new home community. Let's roll through this street really quick so you guys can get a view of what the final townhomes look like here at Quail Ridge. Con number one, if you are looking for a backyard and need some space, this community at Quail Ridge, we just hopped out, looked at some of these properties. The backyards are very, very tiny. So if that's something you're looking for, or if you have a dog that needs some space to run, this might not be the community for you. But not to worry, there's a lot of other communities within the area that we can obviously set you guys up with one of our realtors or set up some showings for you guys. If you're visiting town. You see a lot of people out here, they have fifth wheels, they've got trailers, they've got RVs. So you can see probably your neighbors, they love the outdoors, they love to travel. You know, if you got kids that dirt bike, or even if you dirt bike yourself, I think this is a great community for that type of stuff, just because your neighbors and everything else around you, you know, they're not going to be complaining about noise or anything like that, which is one of the problems with HOAs, which we'll run into that as a con, is that sometimes when you don't have HOAs, the neighborhoods can look a little more beat up because the HOAs essentially govern all the community parts of the community. So they want to make sure everything looks clean, it looks the same. There's that uniformity across the board that everything looks good. But sometimes, in some instances, you have neighborhoods where you have your neighbor with the truck that's been outside that's on blocks, or maybe you've got oil stains in the driveway that just doesn't look good. So some of those things you can take into account, which we're going to find a neighborhood and kind of run you through there as well so you can take a look. Look at that, another piece of land. Look at this. Look at that. Dude, look at this garage. Another con about Black Mountain is that there's not really much to do out here. So if you need to shop and go out to eat or do any of that stuff, you literally have those two shopping centers that we rolled through earlier. And again, not a huge variety of food to eat and try. A lot of it was fast food. So, you know, if that's not your typical meal, if that's not what you're looking for, you probably would need to drive towards Green Valley, which if you've been watching our channels, we've done some videos about Green Valley, and you know there's everything there that you can possibly think of. Or if you're on a strict diet like myself right now, I have to go on this 90-day cleanse. I've got to be eating super clean, super healthy every single day. And unfortunately, I can't eat some of those restaurants that we had mentioned to you. Those would be definitely some cheat meals, but not something I could eat on a daily basis. Oh, right there. This trailer just sitting out in the front. See? You got a trailer just sitting out in the front. If you came home and you wouldn't want that in your neighborhood, you'd want to live in an HOA. Or if you don't care and maybe you're the guy with the trailer, you want to look for a place that doesn't have an HOA, so that way you don't have your neighbors that are going to be complaining about you, and then the HOA is going to start writing you tickets and all that stuff. So if you're not used to the HOA life, I think that's something definitely get with your realtor. Call us about that, so we can help you guys find the communities that maybe don't have HOAs or that do, and you're going to be okay with the restrictions that are in place. Just another trailer. Another con about Black Mountain, I feel that it's a bit of a ways out from anything that I'm normally going to be going to. So whether that's my office, to the strip, to eat, or to do anything, I feel Black Mountain's a little far. So we're gonna go give you a couple of destinations and we'll show you the breakdown. So first one up, we have the strip, and I'm just picking MGM. It could be anywhere on the strip, but MGM Hotel, and it is about a 22-minute drive, and according to Google Maps, it's about 15 miles. And next up, we have Red Rock Casino. If you're living in the Black Mountain area, and let's say you work over in Summerlin, or you're working over on the north side of town, northwest side of town, you're looking at a 31-minute drive from Black Mountain over to the Red Rock. So again, if you're living in Summerlin, or if you're going to be working in Summerlin, and if you're not used to that drive, you obviously want to find somewhere else to live. Or if it's not that big of a deal, like if you're from California, I mean, anywhere you go, it's like an hour drive. So that would probably be a drop in the bucket for you guys. So just keep that in mind if you have to commute going to your own job. And if you have to go all the way out north to Aliante, which we've covered in some of our other videos, you're looking at a 36-minute drive right now. Again, you got to factor in traffic, or depending on maybe the time of day that you're traveling. So again, you can see Black Mountain's a little farther out, probably from most places in Las Vegas or Henderson for that matter, but it's a quiet community. It's a small, tight-knit community. You can see it's very beautiful. The park that we showed you guys, even some of those custom homes and all those new builds that we showed you. I mean, it's a great, there's lots of pros to be living there, but I think for the commuting purpose, to me, it's a little farther than what I would like. But again, if you're okay with that, not a big deal. It's a great place to definitely look at relocating to. So there you have it, the pros and cons about living in Black Mountain. We went through and showed you some amazing homes, the parks, the views, the community, so many cool things about living out there. And then we also took you through the cons, the HOAs, both good and bad, and the fact that we were just a tad outside of what I would like to be close to. But again, I think if this is something that, hey, if you guys ever visit Las Vegas or visit Henderson, take a drive around, right? See what's in the area, see how far it takes you, see how long it takes you to get from certain places. So that way you can decide for yourself, is this the best place for me to live? Is this the place where I'm gonna be comfortable and I'm gonna wanna put some roots down, call my new home? But if you guys are unsure, this is where me and my team, we come into play. We can help you guys, get you all the information. If you guys are in town, show you guys some properties, get you with some of our top real estate agents that can get you into these new home tracks. And again, we want to be your one-stop shop for everything you can think of here in Las Vegas. So I appreciate you guys watching. As always, showing us love, dropping comments. We always love to hear from you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.